Hey friends, just for you, my friend, back to a new cat dog review, and if you haven't left one, go and check it out, and we're back with the next two episodes of season 3 of Cat Dog, and we start with another really interesting one, and it starts with Cat waking up and saying what it seems like Cliff is inside the house, but no, it's just Dog just playing a prank, and apparently it's this holiday, which is basically like April Fool's, I guess you could say, and yeah, Winslow just saying of how Cat wouldn't be able to do a far big prank. And of course, Cat saying that he don't have time for this whole holiday. He's got a whole thing when it comes to the picnic that is today, so he can't have time for this whole prank day. And then we see this news station, which of course is just a prank from Dog, and it looks like it's snowing, but it's just sun shining outside, and yeah, it's Winslow pouring salt. And then Dog and Cat go to Dunlap's house, and they say that it's looks like there has been some kind of an accident, just a prank. And yeah, there's another prank too. Got them both, and then they get pulled over by the police officers. And yeah, it's the it's the greasers, but Dog is trying to tell Cat something because Cat is believing that it's just the greasers, but trying to pull on the mustache as well. But then we see the actual Gracers, like, oh. And of course, yeah, Cat got arrested as they're walking out of the police station, and he is all roughed up too. And of course, he has had it with this whole holiday, and they're saying that they could still make it to the park in time. But then Rancid Rabbit tells them that the park is closed due to contaminated bears. And of course, Cat doesn't believe him. And then we see the actual bear itself. But of course, it's also a prank. Which then we see these actual contaminated bears. Which are they real or not? And of course, Cat just getting shocked with this tie. And Lola brings this food, but nope, it's a prank. And then pranking him again, and then bringing the real one that she says, which yeah, it actually looks pretty good. But then it explodes. Like okay, and then yeah, everybody's just laughing at Cat and bringing out another one and getting pranked again, and he has had it. Like this is where Cat has had it. And then this UFO comes out and starts shooting everybody. But then Cat starts laughing and saying that he has pranked them all good, and showing of how he made the whole thing and got this crane and this remote control too. And everybody thinks that was absolutely great. But then we see these aliens and this ship, which of course Cat is like, those aren't mine. But then, right before they're about to get eaten, yeah, they get pranked as well by these other creatures, which they love the holiday as well. And then we see this actual creature come out of a cat dog costume, and yeah, they're just got like this ending is trippy. I would say it is trippy, but pretty funny, I would say. And then we go to the next episode, and it's uh, I mean, I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for Cat in this one, and it starts with Cat Dog getting ready for their school reunion, and of course, just going through all these different things and this and seeing this portrait, which of course when Dog grabs it, and yeah, it actually was made by Dog, and then we see the yearbook, and we see this girl Sally, which Cat absolutely loved. And then this diploma, Nearburg High, it only has Dog's name. And apparently Cat never finished school. He never graduated. And he can't go to the dance unless if he has a diploma, which they will give him 1 day of school to be able to get his diploma. And yeah, of course Cat, like this shouldn't be too bad. Cat doesn't believe this shouldn't be too bad if it's just 1 day. Just survive 1 day of school to get his diploma. And then we see the science class, which, yeah, Lola is teaching. And we see these different kids that are basically like the Gracers. Yeah, are like the Gracers. And Cat making the different experiments, and Dog as well, which, yeah, Dog is being treated like the cool kid and getting all the kids talking with him. And then we actually see that Sally girl that Cat loved and showing this book that they're going to be reading. And yeah, Dog just balancing these books while Cat wants Dog to pass the note. But of course, he has to read the note, and everybody is laughing while he just melts away in embarrassment. And then Cat is trying to talk to the teacher, which of course she says that she's already taken by the school gym teacher. And yeah, they ate the lunch, which then we see this cool kids only area, which Dog is able to stay. It's Cat that has to go to the nerds table, and everybody's throwing food at Cat, and then Rancid Rabbit comes in wondering who started this, and they all blame it on Cat. Which, yeah, then he's having to write on the chalkboard. Kind of like how Bart would do. Bart Simpson. I will not start food fights, he has to write. And he's just like, I never, don't remember school horrible. And then we see the gym teacher. And yep, it is Cliff. And of course, having to climb up the rope and ring the bell. And bringing Sally as well, which then, yeah, he spits on his hands, which I don't even think that would really work. And then he seems like he's climbing up, but no, he's not even climbing at all. And everybody is laughing, even Sally. And yeah, having flashback as well when he was actually in school and just abandoning it. And Dog believes that he can get that diploma. And yeah, reaching and touching the bell with his tongue and falling on top of Cliff. And yeah, Sally just loving those muscles. And yeah, he gets his diploma after all. And Sally is just wondering if he'll go and pick her up. And yeah, while they're driving, they get pulled over by this guy that looks like Rancid Rabbit, but apparently it must be somebody else that is like him. And has to see the driver's license, and yep, now Cat doesn't have his driver's license, only Dog. So he has to go and go back to the DMV then. Like, of course. But yeah, very interesting episodes. I like to